What is going on, Jets fans? Welcome on in to Jets Media. I'm your host, Richie Malora. We're live because the Jets are putting in that offseason work, baby. The Jets released an awesome video that I have playing on loop, so shout out to the NY Jets. Make sure you guys go follow them on socials. I mean, if you're not following to the New York Jets on YouTube and socials, are you even a Jets fan, right? That's where all the content starts. And it's just cool to see them on the practice field, putting in that work. This is probably from a few weeks ago. Look at Aaron Glenn. I mean, that's the first time ever seeing Aaron Glenn out there on the field as a head coach. And listen, folks, we don't really have much at this stage of the offseason in terms of content-wise. The draft just happened, and rookie minicamp is about to start. OTAs is right around the corner. So we're getting close to more, content with the Jets on the field. And I don't know about you guys, but every time I watch a clip like this in the offseason, it gets me excited just because we get to see the new Jets on the field. We get to see what Justin Fields looks like. We get to see, him throwing the ball to Garrett Wilson for the first time as a Jet player. Here's the clip right here. Here's Justin Fields. I believe this one's to Jeremy Ruckert, his old Ohio State teammate, right? So a lot of fun things. And I know it's a trendy thing right now in the NFL. Even NFL outlets are like posting these clips in these videos are like, oh, look at Fields. He looks improved. I mean, I'm not sitting here and saying Justin Fields looks better from a offseason video or anything like that. That's not what I'm doing here. All I'm doing is just talking about the offseason work that they are all putting in together. So make sure you guys do me a favor. Hit the like button on your way into the show if you did not already. It really does help out the channel a ton by simply smashing the like button and subscribing. We have a live sub count at the top right of your screen now, which is a new element to the channel of the live shows. And if you guys want to subscribe, you'll see it go up on your own. Boba Jet's in the chat. My guy, I really do appreciate it, man. Been a long time, Richie. God bless. Just showing some love. Let's effing go Jets. Make sure to say the F. You know what? Just for you, Boba Jet. You send in $5. Let's fucking go Jets. All right. That's what we talk about. That's what we like to hear, man. Sorry, any kids that's watching. I usually do not drop the F-bomb, but Boba Jet asked. I got to do it, man. Got to give the people what they want. Much love to you, Boba Jet. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Cannot thank you enough for the kind super chat. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Let's do it. A lot of people on X are saying his mechanics look much improved. It is true. That is a talking point right now across the NFL world, that the trending thing is that Justin Fields' mechanics looks improved and he's not patting the ball. All those types of things, by the way. So I don't know if I'm going to look at one video and say that. We shall see. Fields is not patting the ball. Huge improvement. Yeah, I mean, patting the ball is definitely a little hitch in a ball movement that you want to get rid of. So good to see that he's out. Niners fan here, but I like your videos. I actually have some hope for the Jets this year with some of the pieces you all have picked up. Well, Tyler V Gaming, I appreciate that, man. We got a 49ers fan in the chat showing some love to the channel. I appreciate that, man. That's freaking awesome that we have some guys tuning in that are not even Jets fans that are interested in the New York Jets. Let's go. I'm telling you right now, when the New York Jets are a good football team, the NFL is in a better place. And yes, the Jets have not been a good football team in 14 years. Aaron Glenn looked locked in the video the Jets posted. Let's effing go. He does look locked in. He's looked locked in since he became the Jets head coach, man. He really has. Adirondack Fly Guys in the chat. Richie, what's good, my friend? I appreciate you tuning in. So I think the Jets having the offseason. By the way, this is a very good thing to note here about this. These workouts are completely 100% voluntary, not mandatory, not expected to show up. And I think that not 100% of the Jets players were there, but all the big names that you want to see. Justin Fields, of course, Tyrod Taylor, your backup and your starting quarterback, and all the weapons. Garrett Wilson is in the building. New tight end, Stone Smart right there on the screen. Alan Lazard, Josh Reynolds, brand new wide receiver, veteran, who's going to provide some stability at that position. Xavier Gibson, more specifically, Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall, the guys that are looking for a contract. So that's big. And we also have something else to talk about, that the New York Jets have officially picked up the fifth-year options of Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and Jermaine Johnson. I think that is very important to note here because Jets fans, we've been waiting. for this news, and it's now official. And I think the Jets bringing in all three of these guys, by the way, they make NFL history by doing that. The Jets made NFL history by doing that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll fill you in. So let me get this on the screen real quick because we got to get this on the screen. Boom. Let me drag them over here. Just put over the highlights for a little bit. So the Jets picking up the fifth-year option of Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and Jermaine Johnson is the first time we've ever seen an NFL team pick up three fifth-year options since the fifth-year option was introduced in 2011. So this just goes to show you that the Jets' 2022 draft class was historic, right? And I hope that the next thing is we get them locked up long-term. That's up next, but we got to wait for that. We can't get greedy. We cannot get greedy here. So I think that is really important to note because you look at what all three of these guys bring in. It's all three of them are in premium positions, you can argue, in the NFL, right? Sauce Gardner at corner. You need to have a lockdown corner in this league. Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver position, has never been at its peak. And then Jermaine Johnson getting to the quarterback, stopping the run. If I'm the Jets, man, I do everything I can to extend him. Now, Jermaine Johnson's an interesting one because he unfortunately is coming off a torn Achilles. We don't really know what to expect from him from a standpoint of being his old self, all that stuff. But I think that Sauce and Garrett, they need to get extended long-term before the start of the season. If not now, when, man? You feel me? If not now, when? So go out there and extend those guys, man. I hope that is the case. So congrats to them. And what that means is that they're Jets. They are officially New York Jets for the next 2 years. Guaranteed. Chris, Richie is a mother effing incredible New York Jets content creator, person, and Jets fan representing our New York Jets fan base community family. Like, support, subscribe. Richie deserves. Jets, Jets, baby. Wow, this is the most kindest comment I've ever got in my life, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, Chris. That's very, very, very nice of you. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you, Chris. What do you think the Jets' plan is for Breece, franchise, and same old running back storyline? Yeah, so for the people that are wondering, how come Breece Hall was not picked up? Well, he was not a first-round pick, so he's not eligible for the fifth-year option. Yes, Breece Hall's entering a contract year. So I think if Breece breaks out to the level that we all expected him to play when we drafted him, I think he is going to get franchise tagged or maybe extended. You never know. Or they let him walk and they don't want to pay a running back. You never know what the philosophy is going to be of these guys. You never know. So, yeah. Folks, want to also remind you guys that the Jets Media Day 2025 priority list is live. The form is linked in the description of the video, also pinned at the top of the chat. If you're interested to coming to Jets Media Day this season and you want to fill out the form to get access to the tickets before the public, go click that link and you'll get all emails and texts about the information of this year's event. Last few years was awesome. This is the fourth ever Jets Media Day event. And if you're thinking of coming to a Jets game this year and you want to do it with a bunch of Jets fans coming together in a suite, potentially, I mean, I don't know if I'm in the suite again this year, hopefully. Definitely go click that link, fill out the form, and you will do that fun stuff. Get on the list right away. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. So there's a lot of trending things going on around the Jets world. You guys have the schedule of the offseason stuff? Find this. Looking this up live real quick. Here it is, I think. Yeah. So voluntary minicamp was what we're seeing right here, which was April 21st to April 23rd. OTAs begin May 20th. All right. May 20th is when OTAs begin. The first phase is May 20th to 22nd. And then the next phase is May 28th to May 30th. The third phase is June 2nd to June 5th. And then mandatory minicamp is June 10th to June 12th. All right. So interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. And what we're also going to get soon is the schedule release. The schedule release is another big thing that we can watch for for this Jets team. Who are the Jets facing off against soon? And then rookie minicamp is coming up as well. I think that's next week or this weekend, right? So rookie minicamp is coming up, which is over the weekend, which I'm excited about. Jets Media Day is going to be lit. You know it, Mobiles. Come on now. My boy Danger Zone's in the chat. Salute to you, my guy, as always. If you had to predict week 1, what time you think it will be at, I think it's going to go against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Monday Night Football. Keep the trend going of Aaron Rodgers playing back-to-back Monday night games with or against the Jets. I think that's in lock, bro. Justin Fields versus Aaron Rodgers. I mean, the storyline is just there. Fields against his former team that gave up on him and did not really give him an opportunity, benched him, and then Aaron Rodgers going up against that. Now, of course, Aaron is not with the Steelers yet, but I still think that he's going to be a Steeler eventually, which is why I say that. And also, even if Aaron Rodgers is not a Steeler, Jets going up against the Steelers is still a big storyline with Fields going up against his former team. So we'll see. I want the Cowboys or Steelers for Jets Media Day. Yeah, bro. If the Steelers and the Jets play, like I have to handpick the perfect game for Jets Media Day, and it's hard because there's some factors, some traits. I like to do it when the weather is good, so I like to do it earlier in the year. And I preferably like to do it at a 1 o'clock game. So I don't expect the Jets to be on primetime as much as they were in the last few years. So maybe we'll get more 1 o'clock games. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can handpick the game together. How about that? Let's do it. Support your team. Stop being negative. Who are you talking about, Julius? Are you talking about me? Do you know who I am? Do you know how I'm very confused with Julius right here. Yes, Aaron is not on Pittsburgh, but I'm predicting he will be by the season start. Jets will kick ass this season. I have a feeling you guys will see more wins than you expect. I hope so, man. I feel like we say that every year, but I hope so, bro. I hope so, man. Can't we stay under the radar this year? 1 p.m. Sundays, please. I would love that. Rodgers is done unless there is a big quarterback injury to an established team. None wants to deal with it. Yeah, possible. And I don't really care, to be honest. You never have good weather for Jets Media Day. Well, the first event was the best weather possible. The best weather. If you go watch the vlog, Zachary, of the first weather of the first day, 2022 against the Dolphins, that weather was perfect. And then you're right, Zachary. The next 2 games, the next 2 years, the rain was absolutely terrible. Whoa, Muffiles, are you kidding me, bro? What is this? Oh my gosh. Everybody, please smash the like button on Muffiles' donation right here. This is crazy. $200. Muffiles, my guy. Thank you, my friend. Anyone who wants to go to Jets Media Day, I can tell you it was a lot of fun. First one against the Dolphins was a beautiful day. 40 burger against the Dolphins. Sunshine all day. Only problem was since rain. LOL. Richie, you gotta call Mother Nature and tell her to stick with it. Let's effing go. Well, Muttvale, thank you so much, man. This $200 super chat is extremely kind and generous, man. You guys should all hit the like button on this super chat because this is awesome, and I think that, you hyping up the event, it means a lot. I don't think you guys realize the amount of work that goes in behind the scenes to plan this. I mean, it's a lot to set up it's so much. So this means a lot to me that you are giving the love for the event because I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears behind the scenes to make these events a thing. I know it's just once a year, but still, man. So Mutviles, thank you, my guy. Wow. Jets Media Day, baby. We're all excited about it. That's freaking awesome. Last year and this past year was not great. So I want to share a video of Johnny Mitchell. Now, Johnny Mitchell is a player of the New York Jets. Back in 1992, was a draft pick. And Johnny Mitchell, I happened to interview at Green Bay. And Mud Boils, thanks again for the super chat. I mean, I don't even know how I can't even thank you more. Just trying to talk about Jets Media Day. It's a lot of fun. It's all rained last few times, but hey, this year it will be sunny. Facts, man. I try to contribute when you can. Beyond generous, my friend. Beyond generous, bro. I can't even thank you. Thanking you enough isn't even doing justice, to be honest with you. But I wanted to show you guys a clip because I want to talk about Justin Fields real quick. This is Johnny Mitchell, Jets 1992 first-round pick. He is extremely high on Justin Fields. I asked him at the draft because he was there. He's working with ESPN Brazil about Justin Fields, and this is what he had to say. And I know you guys cannot hear it right now, so bear with me. I just realized, yep, you guys definitely cannot hear that. Hold on one sec. Here we go. Thoughts of Justin Fields? Last question for you, him at the quarterback.
Man, that is my favorite player, and he never had an OC. Listen, Jet fan, I'm a coach. The Bears never had a good offensive coordinator, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm sorry, but the offensive coordinator last year from Pittsburgh, I'm not a big fan. With the Jets and the opportunity he's getting, he's going to make the most out of it. What AG, Coach Glenn, saw in Justin Fields, I've been seeing it his whole career. He should have been the second quarterback pick. He should have went to the Jets. Now he's in his proper place. I see big things from Justin Fields and the New York Jets.
So you heard that from Johnny Mitchell. He's also former teammates with Aaron Glenn, by the way, if you did not know that. I also posted an interview with my thoughts of him with Aaron Glenn. If you guys did not see that, I'll play that as well. You guys definitely deserve to see it. All right, where is it at? Because he had some interesting things, and I think it's very insightful. Former teammates with Aaron Glenn as well. So here, take a listen. First-round pick, Richie from Roundtable Sports, here with former first-round pick of the New York Jets, Johnny Mitchell.
1992, right? 33 years ago.
And you were a teammate of Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn was drafted 2 years after me.
And can you quickly speak to Jets fans to kind of tell us a little bit about Aaron Glenn? Because he's obviously our brand new head coach. We don't know so much about him. He's going into year number 1. What do you know about Aaron Glenn? What do you think he's going to bring to the table?
Well, the one thing, he wasn't the biggest guy, when we drafted him, but he was a hard worker. And everything he have earned, where his status are now as a head coach for the New York Jets, he earned that. He has earned. He wasn't given anything. So I personally feel what he went through as a player and what he learns from great coaches that he coached under, I believe the combination of that with his personality, you ain't gonna just, do what you want and get him fired like Aaron Rodgers. I didn't like how that went last year. You ain't gonna do that. So he's gonna stand on his business and he will get the most out of the Jets. I personally think the Jets gonna finish second place. I hope they finish first place, but it's hard with Buffalo right now. But I believe the Jets will finish second place.
Wild card berth in the playoffs or no?
Wild card, I think they will. I think they will take the position of what the Chargers had last year. The Chargers will fall back and the Jets will get that spot.
All right, you heard it from Johnny Mitchell, former Jet, teammates with Aaron Glenn. I find it interesting. All the things that he said are definitely eyebrow raising. Now, there's a lot to unpack there, right? There's a lot to unpack on what we just heard from Johnny Mitchell. I want to start off with what he said about Justin Fields, because I think that what Justin Fields provides is somebody that has an opportunity to prove his worth in this league, right? And you look at Justin Fields and you look at his ability to revive his career, he will never have another opportunity like he has in front of him right now if he fails. If he goes out there this season with the Jets and fails, He was never going to, like, this is his last chance. And I'm sure he knows that. His agent's probably in his ear telling him that. Because the opportunity the Jets are giving him is like a quarterback's dream. You brought him in, you gave him the starting role without having to make him earn it, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I think crowning him the starter is smart. But you bring him in free agency, you give him the starting role, and what is perfect for Fields is this. He's coming into a team that has a brand new coach that's trying to establish an identity. Therefore, the culture and the standard is going to be built with Justin Fields. It's not like he's coming to a team and he has to adjust to their ways. They're building the ways within with Fields around it. The offensive coordinator being Tanner Engstrand. It's his first year ever being an offensive coordinator. They are building an offense all around Justin Fields being the quarterback. They're looking at his strengths and his weaknesses, and they're going to build it to make it work for him individually. That is a quarterback's dream. And I think there's a world where Fields, you see the best version of himself with the Jets. Is the best version of himself enough to be a franchise quarterback for 5-10 years? I don't know. We have not seen Justin Fields click consistently. We've seen him have flashes. He's had great games with Chicago. He's also had a lot of bad. He's had really good games with Pittsburgh. His 6 games with Pittsburgh were, I don't want to say flawless, but they were great. 4-2 record. Should have won 5 games if the Steelers defense didn't blow one for him after he marched down the field against the Cowboys. Like, he provides a lot of upside to this Jets team, and I think Jets fans are definitely excited for the right reasons. I also think I like that we're being a little bit slept on. I don't like, the last few years, the hype around the Jets was just too much to handle, man. External hype, external pressure, that got to this team. And there's not a lot of external pressure now. There's no one really hyping them up besides me. What I mean by that is there's nobody taking them to win the AFC East like we heard last year in the media. Nobody's taking them to be the Super Bowl champions like some people said in the media. Everybody is sleeping and counting at the Jets. The Jets are power ranked 26, I think, by the NFL I just saw, which is what you want. I want to be an under-the-radar squad to the point where the Jets come out and they prove themselves on the football field. And there's a lot of reasons to be excited with this team, too. And also, I noticed the Jets have a new motto with Aaron Glenn. Does anybody notice the shirts that they're wearing and what it says? They have a word that I like. That it's on the back of Justin Fields' shirt. Aaron Glenn is wearing it as well. There's one word. And the word is grind. Because they got to grind their way to the top, folks. That's what it's about. This Jets team's got to grind their way up. Because they're not going to be able to grind. Like, without grinding, they're not going nowhere. Let's be honest, bro. This team it's a long ways away from being a consistent contender. And this is going to be the year of growth and excitement and upside. And I don't know how many wins we're going to finish with. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict that. But boy, oh boy, this team is about the right thing. And they're going to go out there and prove it, man. They're going to go out there and prove it. Grind, baby. I like that. It's better than all gas, no break already. No offense, Salah. Just kidding. All offense taken. You feel me? Woo! Folks, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on your way in. We only got 41 like buttons, and we can do way better than that. Guys, we're live on Jets Media. It's May 1st. Rookie minicamp is this weekend, and I'm traveling yet again. I can't stay home. I'm going to be in Virginia this weekend for my niece's first birthday party. Uncle Richie's got to be there for his niece, Chloe May. So I will be in Virginia this weekend during the rookie minicamp. But you know that I'll probably still try to make some videos and some content for everybody. All right. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We're live for Jets in the offseason, putting in good workout videos. You got Aaron Glenn in motion. And you have Muffvile sending in the craziest dono of the world right here. $200 dono we got today, folks. And that was all because of Jets Media Day. And if you guys want to be in Jets Media Day, go click the link at the top of the chat or in the description to sign up for the Jets Media Day priority list. It also has a bunch of the links to the events from last year and the years prior if you want to get an idea of what it was all about. Do it. Like Skinner and Kiko. Yeah, there's some undrafted free agents that the Jets are going to be implementing into this team that could definitely provide some upside, no doubt about it. All right, no doubt about it. I think they'll have to win time of possession consistently in order to grind consistently throughout the season. Very true. I think winning the Jets last year lost time of possession every game. It felt like. I mean, every single game last year, it felt like we never had the ball because the other team just controlled the clock, ran the football, always picked up the first down on third down. And then whenever we were on offense, it was like a 3-and-out. Oh, it was brutal, bro. It was brutal. But it's okay because now I think we are going to be able to be the team. We could beat good teams just by playing to our strengths, which is going to be running the football. And I'm excited, bro, because Justin Fields is going to be one of the best running quarterbacks in the league this year. You have Justin Fields and the other quarterbacks in the conversation of Fields in terms of rushing yards and who's going to impact the game from that standpoint. No order. Fields, Jaden Daniels, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Who am I missing? That are just really good dual threat quarterbacks. Fields, Daniels, Allen, Lamar Jackson. We don't really know about the rookies yet. Cam Ward is mobile, but I don't know. We got to see that first. But, like, those are the guys that have the ability to get 1,000 yards on the ground. Now, Fields and Lamar are the only two quarterbacks to do that. Jaden Daniels, I think, has that in his career. He's going to do it. So, yeah, I like it. Baker Mayfield is not a mobile quarterback. He can run. I'm not saying he can't, but he's not a threat to watch out for. Jalen Hurts, yeah, you got to give him credit. Jalen Hurts, 100%, Eric. Good point there. Chris says, Richie, my opinion, free agency signings or Jets can make possibly Julian Blackmon, Smith. Wow, you listed a lot of players there. Yeah, I think there's some guys out there the Jets can still bring in. They're not done. They're not done bringing in guys. I think that the Jets can find people in the waiver wire and all those things in the month of May. No doubt about it. Skinner will jump ahead of Gibson easy. Yeah, Skinner's an interesting player, bro, because he has all of the height. Now, Gibson and Skinner are two different worlds. You got Skinner, who's 6'5", Gibson, who's not even 6 foot. 6'5", 195, bro. I wonder why he went undrafted. Well, he's a Jet, though. He's a Jet. Yeah, and, Xavier Gibson was an undrafted free agent. He's been on the team for the last few years. I think there's a world where he does not make the team. I'm very curious to see how the cuts are going to happen this year with the Jets. Right? Richie, don't forget about the AFC East Roundtable trip link. Yeah, so the Roundtable Sports link is also live. I got to put that in the chat for those interested. The AFC East Roundtable also does events. The difference between Jets Media Day and the AFC East Roundtable is Dan Mitchell, TD Finns Talk, Colby will be there, and it's going to be for a division game in the AFC East. So if you guys want to come through to that, definitely consider it. Appreciate you. Oh, man. All right, I just put it in the link. Just put the link in the chat. You the man, Muttviles. By the end of... you the man, Muttviles. We all love Richie. Thank you. Well, T. Rivera, I appreciate that, my friend. Did we sign Ryan Clark's boy at safety? Yes, we did. So the Jets did sign Ryan Clark's son in undrafted free agency as well, by the way. Just so you know. The Jets did indeed do that. All right. You know what I'm excited for? Training camp. I cannot wait for training camp, man. This year is going to be different. You know that my content levels up every year for training camp. Every year I'm always going after trying to be at every single camp that I possibly can. I would love to be there as media this year, but the Jets are very strict with who has access to credentials for training camp. I hope I can do that, man. That's my goal. My guy Rich, dang, JF7 looking good in green. He does look good in green, bro. He wears the Jets green very well. I'm not going to lie. Justin Fields wears the green pretty well. When do you think we will sign more free agents? I think the middle of May is when that starts to happen. You're going to start making some claims, man. Chris says, shout out to TD Dan Colby, great football content creator fans and people for their respective teams. Please support, subscribe to Roundtable Sports, AFC's Roundtable channel, etc. Of course, go Jets. Chris, man, I can't thank you enough for all this love, my friend. I appreciate that, man. Guys, we have a show on Roundtable Sports today at 2 p.m. And if you guys want to come through to that, it's going to be a fun show. And guess what the title is, man? It's all about the Jets. Yeah, baby. Today's episode of Fourth and Forever is going to be about the New York Jets making NFL history. And if you don't know what the history is, I mean, the thumbnail kind of gives it away. But come through to Fourth and Forever. If you do not know what Fourth and Forever is, it is a daily NFL show on Roundtable Sports Network on this YouTube channel. Definitely go check it out. We're live every day talking about all things NFL. Every day at 2 p.m. EST on Roundtable Sports, man. Building a network over here. Don't mind me. Appreciate the love, man. Fourth and Forever coming up. You know it. Think we'll see Fields in the preseason? Yes, I do think we'll see Fields in the preseason. Every single game. I don't know about that. But we'll see. We'll definitely see Fields in the preseason. The Jets are going to want to get, I don't know if they're going to be super, super cautious. We have to wait and see. But we shall see. This DB room has some potential. It does, bro. You talk about the corners and the safeties. I really do like the Jets secondary this year. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really do like the Jets secondary this year. I think that you can argue that's one of the strengths of this team. Folks, we got 60 likes. We can do better than that. Hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes before the stream ends. Let's do it, man. We appreciate all the love. As always, hopefully we get a Christmas game. That would be cool. Don't forget about JBC and Stiggers. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of depth in the secondary. I think that you look at the Jets slot, outside, safeties. I like all the Jets in the secondary. And now Aaron Glenn in the house with the draft picks of Malachi Moore. Andre Sisco in free agency. Still got Tony Adams. You got Brandon Stevens in free agency. You draft Azarie Thomas. A lot of additions to the Jets secondary under Aaron Glenn, which you can expect for sure. We do not have Eccles. Brennan Eccles is on the Steelers, or I forgot where he signed, but Brennan Eccles is no longer with the Jets. He was a great backup. Every time his name was called, man, he stepped up. Also, you see that clip of Quincy Williams? Love that he's there because there's some contract issues with him potentially. I don't know if you guys saw this. I got to find the picture, but there is a picture of Jamie Sherwood at practice with the Jets. And I was floored because it looked like a replica of CJ Mosley. I was like, wow, he learned from CJ, all right. His hair looks like CJ. His body's built like CJ. Wow. CJ Mosley, man. Another great Jet. Another great Jet. Incoming top 10 defense. Fields looks locked in. He does, bro. Justin Fields is locked in to his craft. He's locked in. I saw him at the Knicks game. He was at Madison Square Garden for the Knicks playoff game on Tuesday. Shout out to my Knicks, baby. Let's go Knicks. But cool to see him embracing the city, man. He's representing the Jets over there at Madison Square Garden. Looking like a star, bro. He has an aura like a star quarterback, bro. But he just got to click, man. Can we see that click? Can we see it all click, baby? Come on, Fields. You got the city of New York behind you. Jets fans behind you. We lost DJ Reed and Eccles. The secondary is worse. Well, GB, you got to also factor in the people that we added, not just the people we lost. We lost Reed and Eccles, and we gained Stevens, Thomas, Moore, Cisco. I just named 4 guys we added. So, was DJ Reed a fantastic corner? Absolutely. Was Eccles a great backup? Absolutely. But we replaced them with guys that are going to, I think, fit. I don't think DJ Reed is a good fit in Aaron Glenn's system, even though he just went to Detroit. I mean, listen, Aaron Glenn, if there's anybody that knows how to play the corner position that's not super tall, it's Glenn. But he's prioritizing length and size at that spot, man. You sign Brandon Stevens, who's a very tall corner, and then you draft Thomas, who's another tall corner. Hopefully the Knicks can close it out tonight, man. I hope so. Are you doing a play-by-play? I'm not doing a play-by-play tonight, Robert. Unfortunately, no, I will not be able to. I will be doing a live show on Knicks Media, though, today. Let's do it. All right, folks. I'm going to wrap up the show here and get ready for 4th and Forever in 15 minutes, but I also don't want to leave because we got so many people in the house and I'm having so much fun. But at the end of the day, the New York Jets are putting in that work in the offseason. Shout out to everybody that's tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Jets Media has a lot of fun things in store for the whole offseason. So make sure you guys hit the sub button, hit the like button, and just show some love, man. Show some love to the channel. There's a lot of fun things happening. The Jets finish up their draft class. We got a lot of new players in free agency. We got there's a lot of newness coming on in. So with that, salute to the chat. Salute to everybody. Much love. I'll see you guys on 4th and Forever, which starts in 15 minutes. I'll see you guys then. Peace out, folks.